Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Thursday, June 15th, 2017. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. In the United States yesterday was a day of political turmoil. There was a shooting, as we reported, in Alexandria, Virginia, where a group of Republican congressmen and senators were holding a baseball practice in preparation for a Democrats versus Republican baseball game tonight, a charity event. Shortly after 7 a.m., shots rang out. A shooter with an automatic weapon shot approximately 60 to 80 shots, wounding a number of congressmen and bystanders. One congressman is in serious condition. The attacker was killed by police who were present at the scene. Meanwhile, at about 5:30 p.m. later in the day, the Washington Post released news confirmed by 4 different sources indicating that U.S. President Donald Trump is the target of a criminal investigation by the Special Prosecutor Robert Mueller on an obstruction of justice charge. In London, hope of finding any more survivors in the Grenfell Tower's North Kensington apartment tower is now over. Fire officials are saying it would take an absolute miracle for any living survivors to be found. The death toll is now at 17. The blaze engulfed the 24th floor Grenfell Tower earlier yesterday, as we reported. Focus is now looking at the exterior cladding that was put on the building in 2015 when it was refurbished. It's understood that the cladding had a polyurethane or plastic core instead of an even more fireproof alternative. This is according to the BBC. Of course, high-rise buildings, specifically in Dubai and the United Arab Emirates, have been the focus of significant fires, infernos, specifically the 63-story fire at the Address Downtown Hotel in Dubai, which was exacerbated by the cladding. The United Arab Emirates have now outlawed certain types of cladding. Obviously, the focus on what type of cladding was at the Grenfell Towers is going to be a key determinant. Munich Re, as confirmed now, is the lead reinsurer for the primary insurer that had the policy on the Grenfell Towers. The primary carrier was the Norwegian carrier Protector Forsikring. Protector had written the insurance policy for the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea, covering both property and liability losses, and reinsured most of it out to Munich Re. It's not sure what the size of Munich Re's participation is, but it's believed to be sizable. At Lloyd's, Bruce Carnegie-Brown has formally taken up the role as chairman of Lloyd's following the retirement of John Nelson. 7 people have been killed in an explosion at a kindergarten in eastern China. The official media is saying that the blast was caused by gas cylinders. The blast also injured another 59 people. It occurred at the town of Wangxian in Jiangsu province Thursday afternoon, earlier today in China. Federal and state authorities yesterday afternoon investigated the possibility that there was a dirty bomb, a crude radioactive nuclear weapon, on a ship at the Port of Charleston. Coast Guard officials and FBI had 14 federal agents on board the ship with radioactive detectors looking for any signs of radiation. The vessel in concern here was the Maersk Memphis, which is a container vessel built in 2007. By about 10 p.m. last night, an all clear was given. There was an event being hosted in Brussels yesterday by the Belgian Finance Ministry. During the presentation, the Deputy Director of Economic and Financial Policy said that the Lloyd's decision to base its Europe subsidiary in Brussels shows, quote, we are back on the map. I'm not exactly sure when Brussels ever was on the map. However, the official went on to say that our efforts to reform the financial services sector did not previously get promoted, and this shows we are attracting the industry's attention. It's a sign of appreciation. He predicted that there will be others coming in the few upcoming months, but he did not identify who they are. How much is newly installed CEO Brian Duperreault of AIG worth? Well, here's how much he's worth. This is a company that about a year ago was being urged to be broken up by significant shareholders. AIG is going to be raising 1.12 billion US in the European fixed income market, 10-year unsecured debt priced at about 1.8%. That's a pretty good rate, unsecured debt, and that's only happening because of the market's faith in Brian Duperreault. If you're flying out of Heathrow this morning, you know this already, but thousands of passengers there have been forced to fly without luggage due to another baggage system glitch affecting Terminals 3 and 5 this morning. Upon checking in, travelers were told to pack essential items in their hand luggage, as their checked luggage might not make it onto the flight. Heathrow tweeted later on in the morning saying that the situation had been resolved at around 10 a.m. And they said that bag drop desks are now open and operating normally in both terminals. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.